Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to yet another video. Welcome to Miracle Maker Football channel. Do well to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Also, drop your comments in the comment section. Now, we'll be starting with the nominations for the Ballon d'Or. There are so many lists of players that were listed, but unfortunately, dramatically and surprisingly, Enzo Fernandez was excluded in the list of nominees for the Ballon d'Or. We all can argue that Benfica isn't a great team. That was the reason for his absence. That's why he didn't make the cut. There are so many players on this list that will make the exemption of Enzo Fernandez laughable. This was the guy that didn't just appear in the World Cup. He performed well in the World Cup, won the World Cup, not just winning the World Cup as a squad member. He contributed massively, second behind only Lionel Messi. He won the youngest player of the tournament. His contribution to Argentina winning the World Cup was undoubtable. But somehow, people that didn't even qualify for the World Cup made the list. There are so many players, but I'm picking just 4 names amongst these nominees. We have players like Nicolo Barrera. We can argue that he had a great performance in the Champions League or even Serie A. But the ultimate trophy in the world of football, he did not even perform in that tournament. Bukayo Saka is here. Bukayo Saka that won 0 trophy. He bottled the EPL. FA Cup, no. Carling Cup, no. He didn't win any single trophy. With England, he didn't even perform to the level that you will consider him one of the best players in the tournament. I mean the World Cup. But because of his exploits in the Premier League, because undoubtedly, unarguably, Bukayo Saka performed wonderfully well in the EPL. So his inclusion in this list was based on what he did with Arsenal in the EPL alone. We have Victor Osimhen that scored goals with Napoli. He is the striker. He scored goals, which is the primary duty of a striker. But when it comes to World Cup, I am a Nigerian. Victor Osimhen is my countryman. But truth be told, we Nigerians, we didn't qualify for anything in World Cup. We messed it up. We bottled it against Ghana. But Victor Osimhen was placed there because of his exploits in Serie A. Andra Onana is there because of his exploit with Ajax. If you check Enzo Fernandez's record in Benfica, this guy scored 3 goals and 8 assists from midfield. But when it comes to the ultimate tournament, the World Cup, he was outstanding. He contributed massively to Argentina winning the World Cup. He won the best player. How can a youngster that won the best player in a tournament like World Cup, fail to make the list of nominees for the Ballon d'Or? We are not even talking about the top 10, the top 5. Just nominate him first. He deserves it. He's a World Cup winner. He's not just a squad player. Julian Alvarez is here. But truth be told, what was his contribution to Manchester City winning the Premier League? What was his contribution to Argentina winning the World Cup? This is pure injustice to Fernandez. This is pure injustice to Enzo Fernandez. I don't know if there is a conspiracy against Chelsea. Because anything that concerns Chelsea, we suffer. Just look at the player ratings. Imagine Levi Colwill getting 60% for passing. anything that concerns Chelsea Football Club, it seems that maybe there is an agenda against Chelsea. Because I don't see any reason why Enzo Fernandez didn't make this list. And his compatriot, Julian Alvarez, that was not the main man at Man City, neither was he the main man at Argentina. He made the list just because he's a part of the team that won the World Cup and part of the team that won the treble. Meanwhile, the architect, the midfield genius in the team, the engine room that enabled Lionel Messi to get his hands on the World Cup, did not even make the list. It is a joke. It is disgraceful. It was a similar thing that happened when we won the Champions League. Edouard Mendy won the best keeper of the tournament, but when it comes to the main trophy, they gave it to Donnarumma. How can somebody that won the best keeper for the tournament, won the Champions League, now failed to win the best keeper, the Yashin? There is something they are not telling us about Chelsea Football Club. Even with Chelsea's early struggle, Enzo Fernandez is still proving his worth. FIFA should look into how they select players. If there is an agenda against Chelsea, they should kukuma tell us so that we will remove our mind when it comes to anything that relates to FIFA and the ratings. So guys, what's your thought? What's your thought on Enzo's exclusion in the Ballon d'Or nomination? Drop your comment, drop your opinion, drop your feeling in the comment section. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue forever will be the color.